If you have a baby that's been diagnosed with an Erb's or Klumpke's palsy, you're probably wondering, do I have a case? Oftentimes, an Erb's or Klumpke's palsy, also known generally as a brachial plexus palsy injury, is the result of mismanagement of a condition known as shoulder dystocia. A shoulder dystocia occurs during the birth process when the head of the baby is delivered, but the shoulders become stuck. It's a situation where the diameter of the shoulders are too wide for the pelvic outlet, and it is a recognized obstetrical emergency. Why? Because there's only a limited number of minutes available before oxygen deprivation results in neurological injury. Once a shoulder dystocia is identified, the key is to avoid undue traction, that is pulling on the baby's head, because doing so stretches or can tear the brachial plexus nerve, resulting in permanent injury to the shoulder, to the arm, or to the hand of the child. There are certain factors that increase the risk of a shoulder dystocia occurring. If the mother has diabetes, that increases the risk of shoulder dystocia. If the child is anticipated to be large for gestational age, that is anticipated to be macrosomic, over 4,000 grams, that increases the risk of shoulder dystocia. A prior shoulder dystocia or a prior delivery of a large infant also is known to increase the risk. If the mother has risk factors, the medical care provider must take that into consideration and anticipate the possibility of this obstetrical emergency. Now, although there's a limited window of time available to safely deliver the child, specific maneuvers must be employed in a calm fashion. Once the shoulder dystocia is recognized, the medical care provider must employ standard maneuvers designed to safely deliver the child over this complication. One of the maneuvers is, for example, the McRoberts maneuver, where literally the woman's thighs are flexed upward towards her chest, and this is thought to widen or open up the pelvic canal to make more room for the impacted shoulder to pass. Another maneuver is to place pressure on the pubic symphysis bone, the pubic bone. This is also thought to sometimes dislodge the impacted shoulder. That's different than what's known as fundal pressure. That is where there's a pressing on the actual top of the stomach. That's contraindicated. In other words, that's medical malpractice. The last thing in the world that you want to do once you have shoulders that are impacted is to press down on the baby, because that only worsens the situation and causes more stretching or perhaps tearing of the brachial plexus nerve. One additional maneuver that can be used to try to safely deliver the child once the shoulder dystocia has been encountered is known as the Woods or corkscrew maneuver. How does the Woods or corkscrew maneuver work? It's much the same as removing a corkscrew from a cork. You've got a situation where the head of the baby has come through the pelvic outlet, but the shoulders are too wide to deliver. By turning or rotating the baby can be safely delivered without stretching or injuring the brachial plexus nerve. If you've got questions about medical malpractice, please contact me. I'm Wayne Grant, board certified in medical malpractice law.